Watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told. Watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they are froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the price, it's my last soda. 545.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland.
My relationship with Chantel has been going. It's a little harsh though, considering she's on me.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Thompson Robinson throwing right away. Buying time to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. To throw is DTR. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Thompson Robinson. Right back to Njoku. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Thompson Robinson now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. The Browns at 10-2 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The DTR going to throw it here. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Again, Thompson Robinson will look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll look to throw here. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this off to ETN. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. Second down and 6 now from the 26. They'll look to throw again. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll run with ETN. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. ETN. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4 after a loss of 1. This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Thompson Robinson now. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lewis Seen. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Thompson Robinson here from the gun. And that is taken in by Njoku.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Throwing, Thompson Robinson. That is caught. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. Flush to his right. Throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now the first carry here for the running back.
Too much.
Nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4.
Playing this game, bro. It's already
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Man.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll get that underneath ETN. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They're going to look to throw.
No! Nobody's there!
Draw penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll drop to throw. Pass incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On 3rd down, here's ETN. And that one going nowhere from the start, as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw.
Stupid! Stupid! No! Ah!
Take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I thought my quarterback's going to throw it outside. Oh, man.
They can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error.
I had a freaking touchdown.
To give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement, because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Thompson Robinson throwing here. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw is DTR. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We are back underway on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, you gotta catch that, bro.
His last 6 passes, and it's 3rd down.
It's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Back to throw again.
He'll drop it underneath ETN.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And
catch the ball!
Complete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Good defense. God, dog it.
Intercepted.
No! My goal line offense is trash.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And it's 21-3.
God, dog it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
God, dog it. Let's kick the field goal. Have it play defense.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for New England. 45 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 13 yards out.
And the Patriots are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
They're going to try and run. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away.
Oh, my God.
They can't touch the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great start to the second quarter, better than 30 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll work down inside the 45. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Chop 60, chop 60. Ready?
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it.
Good job.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson.
Oh! Get back!
Almost gets to the 10. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is
back,
in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option. Diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Thompson Robinson, quick throw out wide, that's caught.
You don't from my corner to jump it.
Browns touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
No!
Much like a running back going through the line,
Come on.
have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
He'll look to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight
Get
end.
up out of there.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Oh, man.
The tight end Knox. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Pushes him over.
Whoa! What?
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Thompson Robinson now to throw.
Come on, man.
Taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
David Njoku, 42 yards. And the Browns extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
ETN bringing in another one.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They go play action here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And they'll run with ETN.
Come on.
Here.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with ETN.
Whoa, what is going on? What the hell?
Now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Dawson Knox from 6 yards away. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Catch the ball, bro.
The 2-point conversion here. And that one falls incomplete. And they're left now with just 2 seconds here in the first half. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
Yeah, so
ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.